Hey everyone, this is Darth Angelo 13, aka Angelo, and continuing my Let's Play of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Last episode, we entered the castle Brandenburg somehow, and went through a bunch of rooms, the archives, the old archives, the wine cellar, and found our first monster. All that, and where we left off is we mixed up the chemicals to create our acid to progress forward into the refinery. So yeah, quite fitting about doing this on Halloween night. So yeah, but happy Halloween, everyone. I hope everyone had a really fun Halloween by the time I actually upload this sort of thing. Where am I at? Oh yeah, here we are. So how everyone's day? I'm doing okay. Hope you all had like I said, hope you all had a happy Halloween. Is the So yeah, most of the things we did, was take this because I need it. Alright, let me sit this down here. No, I said sit it up here. Memento. Stairs are collapsed. Might have a way to climb up. Use the boxes. Supposed to sprint. Okay, how do I get... I know how to get up there. Move it a bit. There we go. Back in Theatre Tomigo. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just another reserving cabin on SS Hortensia headed for London. Okay. Ow, stop. Okay, so with all that fleshy residue, so now I gotta go down here and actually open up the refinery, which of course is where the real scares begin. Yeah, so where's the acid? Okay, so I gotta use up some tinderbox in the next area. The refinery. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Ooh. Oh.
It sure is dark in here.
It is.
And there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Oh. Oh, I almost screwed up there. He's still around. Okay. Yeah, this place is so dark. Oh yeah, the ambience in this place is one of the most foreboding music I have ever I ever heard. And my lantern ran out. Great. What was that noise? I know there's like a oil thing somewhere here, so I'm gonna actually save up that. Continue to venture forward. Is there any tinder boxes? Yes. These barrels will do it. See, I can use my brain. Oh man. Yeah, that monster, like, that's the first one that will actually kill you if you're not smart enough to actually avoid it. Rude.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Oh, so yeah, it was a complete orb. Oh man, this place is so dark. I mean, what we call the Dark Descent for nothing. God, this music freaks me out. Okay, so that's the way forward over there. I need to look around and see if I can find other things. Okay, so the monster passed over that way. Find out. Stop, man. Oh my god. This game wants to give me a heart attack, I swear. Alright, let's grab this note.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Yeah, so otherworldly properties, eh? I mean, no doubt. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh yeah, that place that I pointed out earlier. God, it's so dark in here. I can barely see. Yeah, why does Alexander have to make its refinery so dark in the first place? Beats me. It's my favorite area of the game because it has like the best ambient music. A little amount of oil. I'm staying at this lantern because I was freaking out. Okay, tinderbox. Let me grab that. Thank you. How's my sanity doing actually? Oh wow. I'm losing my mind. But not for long though. The rope will pull the hatch open. Something must be clogging the pulley. I know what it is. So grab this barrel here. Boom. No, that didn't work. No, I gotta pull it out from the thing. Jump down here. Ow. Oh no. He crashed to the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. Oh no, this place. Oh no, I know what's gonna happen. There we go. The most stressful part in the entire game. Ooh, get up there! I was supposed to go in that room. It's right there. I might actually die. Oh no. I was supposed to go in that room. But you know what? Screw it! I had to use one. Oh, you are such a... Oh no. Oh my god. It's like right there. Get in! Oh. Alright. God, this is so freaking stress-inducing. Oil. And it's eating. Come on, come on. That's it. I gotta throw another one. open the dang door. Go, 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 go. Oh. Oh my god, this is so stress-inducing. Oh my goodness. It's right there. Ow, ow. Yeah, I died. Shoot. Dead flesh can act as a distraction. Yeah, I know. That's what I was doing. Tell you, this part stresses me out. I'm not even joking. Okay, where do I end up? Oh, yeah, this part. Oh, do I have to open the door again? Please tell me no. Oh, where is it? Go eat. Go eat. Okay, I'm out. Archive tunnels. Something large brushed against his leg, and he left himself being dragged along by the current of beast. He pushed himself above the surface. Help, he cried, as the ocean swallowed him again. Oh man, that part is not... No bueno, man. I'm gonna actually upgrade... Let me... Alright, time to go. Keep going, don't stop! Go! Felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of SS Hortensia glittered in the smoothing, warm yellow light of the setting sun. He turned his head to the calm ocean, reaching towards the coast of Portugal, and thought, is this another dream? Oh my god, I finally got out of there. Oh my god, Dude, I don't like that section. Could have done it in one go, but... It's been a while since I played this game. Ugh.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Yeah, that monster... It's not working, huh? Find a way to start the engine that powers the elevator. Yeah. it's locked. Figured, find the key unlocks the door leading to the machine room. Okay. God, that part just, that was no bueno. I like this music though. Like a lot of eagle statues here. The guest room. Let's go in here. Try to fit the pieces together, but like the sand dunes, they shifted when you weren't looking.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Your journal, huh?
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Yeah. They're talking about the expedition, like what happened after the events of that, after he recovered the orb. They were attacked by something, but that something won't be revealed until Rebirth. And you probably won't know what it is, because I won't probably explain it. I mean, I don't know much about the lore of these games, if I'm being honest with you. But it's interesting, though. Very interesting. Ooh, a crowbar. Can I use this as a weapon?
Third of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
No idea. Pick up the crowbar. Yee. Door's stuck to a lock. Lock is broken. Find another way to open the door, and I guess the crowbar. I found. Yes.
The key. Please, let it be here.
The key. The important key's hidden in the guest room.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Strange indeed, Daniel.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Break the machine room key. Whatever that came from, he paid heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Yeah, it's weird, because I was supposed to pick up the key, and there was supposed to be a monster that comes out of there. Strange. It was supposed to be a monster comes out of there and actually chase you down, but I guess that didn't happen. The machine room. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe have been depicted with an orb resting in their hands.
5th of July, 1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Hey. How are you responsible for it, Daniel? Tell me. Okay, so I can't really do much of anything here, so I'll have to, like, come back to this later. Yeah, tinderbox there, tinderbox over here. Give me tinderbox. Give me the sweet tinder. Give it. Give it. Give it. Thank you. Yeah. Where am I going? So this whole entire area is a safe zone. So, goody. Just exploring here. What am I looking at? Finding some old newts. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are totally badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would break crack again.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Yeah, so my takeaway of this, it's more like a Lovecraftian horror story is what Amnesia's kind of about, which, I mean, hey, I like Key a lot. It's not totally, it's not like Lovecraft read word for word, but Lovecraft in the general sense. Yeah, I can't do all this yet, because I gotta go back for it later. Hello. A little amount of oil. Yes, I have oil. More tinder box. Yes. I want tinder boxes. I want all of them. Actually, no, you gotta get all of them to get the achievement anyway, so... Okay, I think there's one last note here, and I'm gonna actually go in the other rooms.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
So something is after Daniel after all. Something much more monstrous and incomprehensible. But for what we can gather so far from the first note we got, it's the Shadow. I'll probably mention it. I'll mention about it what it is later, because it does involve a bit of lore. Strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offers him comfort. More rose petals, which is lovely. Oh yeah.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Let me check something real quick. Okay, we're good. Let's go into the study, I guess. So William Smith has been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. Tinderboxes. What? Letter regarding discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20 odd years. It is, it is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that as I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but unfortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black, with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange. But I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Allstad. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. So we got some insight onto what this shadow is. So it's a guardian of the orb, essentially, and that's what's hunting Daniel in the notes there. Is there anything else here? Like tinderboxes? No. Alright. Okay.
Let's see what you have to offer.
Oh, poor thing.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Chambers of the human skull. Ugh. We're in a taxidermy room. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12. After short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount of it now necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Oof. Getting some lore about what he's trying to search for, but yeah. Man, that's Alexander up there. Tinderbox. Yeah, sometimes that picture can actually change if your sanity's low enough. And Anonymous Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain, since no research has been made in it in my particular interest. I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Righty-ho. Find another way to around the rebels and study. Chair. Smash the window. Oil. And a tinderbox, too. I think I could die in here. I could be wrong. Nighttime in Castle Brandenburg. See that flesh residue down there? Yeah, it's a castle I'm up in. One of these. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. For where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath. Yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Let's talk about, like, something spanning centuries or something, so... Seems that Alexander's not really... human, quote-unquote. A few drops of oil. Okay. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get to the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Interesting. Alright, so we got the cycle rod. Tinderboxes more, yes. I love me some tinderboxes. Oh, yeah, I gotta get out of here because there's nothing else here. Alright, hit. Get through the window. There we go. I feel that down there. Oh, this place is creepy. So I got everything I need, so going to the back hall. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damn curiosity. This would leave me at the next area, which is the storage. Which is down here. Oh. I don't like this place. He painted heavily, trying his place to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Oh man, I don't like the storage. Oh my god, no. Why must I go into hell? Well, one of them at least. The darkness of the storage feels strange and unnatural. Huh, you're telling me? How many tinderboxes do I have? Because I might use actually most of them. We get the oil filled up. Tinderboxes. Drill part. Oh, no. Oh my god, this is... There's a monster out there. I gotta hide. Oh my god, this is scary, dude. Why? Okay, it's gone. Yeah, I can't even look at the monster. That's how bad this is. Alright, I'm gonna go down equipment area. God, why is it so dark? Why is it? What? What? Okay. Regarding explosive mixture, Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is to mix the liquids and you are ready to go. Agrippa. God, it's so full up and dark in here. Used up a tinderbox? Grab another tinderbox. It's a party. Ooh, one of everything. Nice. Another tinderbox. Give me that. And I can combine items. It can't be, yeah, can't be used yet. Gotta put more ingredients. Now I can. Another tinderbox. I'll take that, I guess. God, why is it so dark in here? Why is it so dark? Secondary. Valves were up shut. Oh, gee. I will open this up. And then partially filled pot. And you got primary. Do the same thing I did, and then booyah. Explosives.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
The rubble from a cave-in is hindering further passage in the storage. Find a way to get through. Okay. I know how to get through. The explosives. And then pick up this rock. And throw it. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Huh. Come on. Oh. There we go. Machine parts. It's this way. One back here? Yes, there is. Tinderboxes and Ladonium. Laudanum. I think that's the right pronunciation with that. What that is.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Food storage. Oh man. Wasn't there something else around this area here? Listen. Yes, oil. Okay. I'm not gonna open that door just yet. Flies. Ew. Ah! Yeah, that was a monster there. I knew he was back there. Did it not? It, um, something's... Okay, sorry. Oh, don't do that to me when he's out there. Freaking flies, man. Go away. Okay, then. Okay, I think I'm all out of time. Oh, man. That one actually got me good. Yeah, we did a lot. We bits of progress, so now we're in the storage. Yeah. Sorry if I didn't speak too much because of all the lore stuff that's been going on and just all that, but yeah. Figured I'd do this for Halloween night because, I mean, perfect for the day and all that, so... Well, happy Halloween, happy Halloween, everyone. Because I certainly enjoyed Halloween. It's my favorite holiday after all of the year. And I hope you all had a great time and lots of candy to get all those cavies going. Yeah. But yeah, I'll continue more, I guess tomorrow, maybe. But, and then after that on Sunday, I'll have to take a break because on Sunday, by the time this is uploaded, it's my birthday. As in Sunday, so yeah. Can't wait. Well, I got some scares here and there, so that's good. For the Halloween spirit. This spectacular day. But yeah, I'll do more tomorrow and then go from there. So hope you'll enjoy it, and I'll see y'all the next one. Peace out. Let me rephrase that. And I'll see y'all in Castle Brennenburg. Peace out.